Hi folks, I'm going to do a quick video today on these two overdrive pedals. You've got your pretty much industry standard Boss SD-1 and we have a Mosky Golden Horse, which is a clone. I'll give credit where it's due. I got this as a little present from Sasha Pete, the guitar player of Avantasia, and I found it to be an incredible little pedal. Okay. What I'm going to do today is I'm using the crunch channel in my Bugera 333 XL, and I have the controls on the amp set with the gain at 1 o'clock, the bass at 1 o'clock, the mid at just below midday, and the treble at 1 o'clock. So everything's fairly neutral where I would normally set it. And the Boss SD-1 I have, as you would normally run with the Tube Screamer, I have the level full up, the drive just at about 9 o'clock, just above 9 o'clock. I like to add a little bit of hairiness to the signal. I don't like them right off, and the tone just at midday or just a fraction past. Now with the Golden Horse I've done very similar. However, the output is back a little bit because this is a much hotter signal coming out of this than comes out of the Boss. The gain, again, just after the 9 o'clock mark, and the treble about between 12 and 1, just to give it a bit of brightness. Now, both pedals do the Tube Screamery thing, that mid-hump, cutting the bass. However, by comparison, I feel the Mosky actually is a little bit closer to a full range pedal. It doesn't quite push the mids as hard, but it adds a nice amount of gain, and it doesn't kill the low end, which in some contexts doesn't work so great. If you're playing very heavy modern metal, you want to get rid of some of that. If you're playing down tuned, I'm playing today in E standard using an Ibanez Gem 555, the 2002 Gem Junior with DiMarzio Evolution pickups, and that is the lot today. So I'm going to go through first of all my crunch sound from the amp and just let you hear both pedals in turn. I'm not going to be messing around with the controls too much. This is where they work quite nicely for me, and let you hear what's available, because there's an awful lot of people showing the Klon as it's designed, this lovely edge of breakup, just sweetening the tone, and I don't really do that. I'm not going to give you John Mayer stuff or a bit of bluesy stuff. This is going to be used to push your crunchy amp, quite a heavy gain amount of crunch. It's not just on edge of breakup crunch, and giving it that kick into serious heavy distortion. The lead channel I'll miss out. It's got so much gain anyway that you'd only ever boost it if you were doing sort of lead playing anyway. So some rhythm sounds using the crunch channel with no effects in. First of all, here we go. Okay, so yes, there is a decent amount of gain on there, enough for, a lot of playing. But SD-1 in, you can hear the noise of that. I've got the volume rolled off in the guitar, but you do get a bit of noise, as you would with any boost pedal. So here is the SD-1, and the same thing. I'll switch off just now. So yeah, there's your typical Boss SD-1 doing its thing. Now here's a little eye opener. Straight away you hear there's more low end, there's a little bit more noise, but again this does have serious output. Play the same thing. Now if you've got quite a trebly amp, I would tend to go towards that. You decide. Let me know what you think about this. So there's a comparison of the two. Noise floor of the Mosky, slightly lower than the SD-1. It's about there. I would say it's comparable. However, if you want to hit the front of your amp, this hits it incredibly hard. And like I said, not as much of a bass cut as you get with a Tube Screamer or the Boss SD-1. So, likes of my Jet City, which is the Soldano hot rod kind of circuit. It's a very bright amp. This really works well with it. This can be a little bit shrill, especially at lower volumes. Still my go-to pedal because this goes everywhere. I know I can get a great sound no matter what. However, really, for what these cost, a fantastic little pedal. I love this one. So, thank you very much. Nice quick one. Have a like, have a subscribe, look through my other nonsense. Whether it's guitars or amps, or there's a few pedals in there. I'm quickly running out of pedals, so I'll just play you out using the little Golden Horse. It's a Klon. It's a clone of a Klon. It's not a Klon. There's so many Klons. Germanium Klons. Oh, stuff it. It's a cheap pedal and it works.